Hello, my dear little students. Welcome back to your EVS period. And children, I'm your EVS teacher, Shalini ma'am, right? Hope you all are ready to attend today's class. So, children, before attending today's class and before proceeding, let me tell you something. You are supposed to be always on time. Right? If you miss the class, you are going to miss so many things. So you are supposed to do what? The question marks comes what? Then the answer to the question mark is that you need to get up on time in the morning. That is morning 6 o'clock, right? See, I am ready by 7 o'clock as because the school starts sharp at 8. So मैं तो 7 o'clock पर ready होकर बैठ जाती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे बहुत मैं excited रहती हूँ आप सबसे मिलने के लिए, आप सबसे क्लास लेने के लिए, आपको पढ़ाने के लिए, आपको कुछ नया सिखाने के लिए. राइट सो होप कि आप भी एक्साइटेड रहते होंगे. अगर आप एक्साइटेड नहीं रहते हैं तब तो फिर मैम को बहुत रोना आएगा, है ना? तो प्लीज बी एक्साइटेड फॉर द क्लास. एंड यस, वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द क्लास बाय just playing a small color game. Okay, so I'm just going to show you few colors. I mean to say I'm just going to show you some pens which are of different colors. So just identify the color and loudly, what I mean, loudly just tell me that what is that color. वो कलर कौन सा है? आपको जोर से चिल्लाकर बोलना है, जोरों से. अच्छा लगता है ना? चलो. So should I show you the first one? Now, can you tell me which color this pen is? Which color? Which is the color of this? What is the color of this pen? Yes, I will get this in front of camera so that it's easily visible to you. Now can you tell me, identify it fast? Yes, you are right. You can say it's red in color. Very good. Clap for you. Now I show you the second color. Can you tell me which color is this? This is yellow in color. Yes, you identified it right. Now can you tell me which color is this? This one is blue in color. Yes, loudly say blue. Blue, right? And the last one I'm showing you. Yes, which color is this? My sari today that I'm wearing, it matches with the pen. So which color is this? This is pink color. Yes, it's pink color, right? So children, you need to know about the colors. Colors are so important. See, around ourselves there are so many different colors. हम सभी चीज़ों में जितनी भी चीज़ें देखते हैं colors है ना. तो भगवान ने सारी चीज़ों को कलरफुल बनाई है. सोचो अगर कभी ऐसा हो कि इस दुनिया से सारे कलर्स गायब हो जाएं तो हमारी दुनिया कैसी दिखेगी? Black and white. No, it won't look good. We like colors, right? हमको colors अच्छे लगते हैं. So हमें अपनी लाइफ को भी इसी तरह से कलरफुल और हैप्पी रखना चाहिए. अगर हम हैप्पी रहते हैं तो हम cheerful रहते हैं, कलरफुल रहते हैं, enjoyful रहते हैं और सभी लोग हमको भी देखकर खुश होते हैं. ठीक है? So now चलो, खुश होने के लिए हमें क्या करना है? अपने काम को पूरा करना है. So let's start our today's class by starting our work in the notebook, right? So सभी बच्चों के पास नोटबुक है? Yesterday we have completed exercise A और मैंने आपको होमवर्क दिया था ट्रैफिक लाइट ड्रॉ करने के लिए. वो आप सबने ड्रॉ किया होगा, right? I would love to see that. You can post your drawings to me between 2:30 to 3 p.m. ठीक है? Now let's not waste the time and let's start the work. So आज हम नोटबुक का सेकंड पार्ट करने वाले हैं. ओके, so just open your notebook and आपने लास्ट में कल क्या किया था? मैच इट. Exercise A, match it. Today in the next page write down today's date and classwork. आज का डेट और classwork लिखिए. That is 16.7.20. And then write down classwork. See रखो classwork. Done? Now after writing down this date and classwork, you will write down the heading in the first line, पहली line में. That is number B. एक तरफ B लिखेंगे margin के बाहर. And you will write down the heading that is write T for true और F for false. True और false हमें लिखना है. मैंने आपको पहले भी समझाया था. What is the meaning of true? True means correct. And what is the meaning of false? False means wrong. So here now below you will see some statements. कुछ statements आपको दिखेंगे और आपको वो statement को पढ़कर बताना है कि ये statement सही है, is it correct or it's incorrect. अगर ये correct है तो हम क्या लिखेंगे? True. T for true. T for true. And if it is false, अगर वो incorrect है तो हम क्या लिखने वाले हैं? F. That is F for false. F for false, right? So hope you have written the heading. Now I will show you what you are supposed to write. See here in the screen, now you can see. Okay, so let us read out the first sentence. What does it say? We should walk on the footpath. We should walk on the footpath. So what you feel in the chapter safety rules, we have read about the rules when we are on the road. So there it was written that we should always use footpath when we are walking on the road. So what do you feel? Is this statement correct or incorrect? Yes, you are right. It's correct. So if the statement is correct, then what you are supposed to write? You have to just write T. What does T stands for? T stands for true. T stands for true, right? So we should walk on the footpath. Yes, it's true. So just write T. So please copy down the first sentence. Just copy it down. Now let's start the next one. Number 2. We should stand in a queue at a bus stop. When we are standing in the bus stop at the bus stop, we should always stand in a queue. What is the meaning of queue? I told you what is the meaning of queue. Queue means line. Right, in a line, like whenever we are taking the tickets, whether we are in the mall, whether we are purchasing something, right? So whether we are in the cinema hall, whether we are at the some malls or something, whenever there is a line, we have to stand in a queue and wait for our turn, right? Never we should just push or pull each other, right? So this statement is also true, that at the bus stop we should stand in a queue and wait for the bus, and when the bus comes we should board in properly without hustling and without pushing anyone, right? So the statement is correct. So just write down T. What does T stands for? T stands for true. So please note down the second sentence. We should stand in a queue at a bus stop. Hope that you have noted down both these two sentences, right? So now let's see the third one. The third sentence is we should play on road. We should play on road. So what do you feel? Should we play on the road? Is road a place to play? Is it safe to play on road? No, not at all. Never ever we should be playing on road. So this statement is an incorrect statement, right? It's not correct. ये सही नहीं है. So what we are going to write? We will write F. What we are going to write? F. Letter F. What does F stands for? F stands for false, right? F stands for false. Now, let's write down number 4. So, what is number 4? We should run on stairs and wet floor. We should run on stairs and wet floor. So, should we run on stairs and wet floor? If we are going down or just getting up on the stairs, should we run on the stairs? No, we shouldn't run on the stairs, otherwise we will trip, right? And we may fall and we may get hurt. And at the same time, if the floor is wet, never ever we should run or walk fast. We should be very careful when we are walking on the stairs or walking on the wet floor. So again, this statement is wrong. So just write down F at the end. Write down F at the end. Done? Now, if you have noted down all these 4 lines, please draw a line after completing your work. What does this line shows? This line shows that you have completed your work, right? So, hope you have completed writing all these 4 sentences. I will just repeat it once again. We should walk on the footpath. Yes, it's true. We should stand in a queue at a bus stop. Yes, this statement is also true. We should play on road. No, not at all. This statement is false. We should run on stairs and wet floor. No, never. So the statement is again wrong and we are going to write F, right? So hope that you have completed this exercise. Now let's do the next one, number C. So please turn your page and come to the next page and write down today's date and classwork. Today's date and classwork. After you have written the date and classwork at the top, please write down the heading in the first line, that is exercise C, question answer. Exercise C, question answer. C will be written outside the margin, right? Just write down question answer. Hope you have written all these 3 things, that is date, classwork. You must have mentioned it at the top, and in the first line or the first sentence you have to write down the heading, that is question answer, and the question answer is exercise number C, right? So here comes the first question. And what is the first question, beta? Let's read it out. How will you cross the road when there is no traffic light? How will you cross the road when there is no traffic light? अगर ट्रैफिक लाइट नहीं है रोड पर तो आप रोड कैसे क्रॉस करेंगे? And the answer to this question is when there is no traffic light. अगर कोई traffic light नहीं है, then what you are supposed to do? First look at the left, then again right and again left. If the road is clear, then you should cross it, right? So, आपकी book में क्या दिया हुआ है? आपकी book में दिया है that first look at the right, then left and again right, and then you should cross the road. Yes, book में जो लिखा है, it's not wrong because I told you apart from India, in other countries, the driver seat is on the left hand side. ड्राइवर की सीट जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया, अमेरिका एंड डिफरेंट कंट्रीज में वहाँ पर कार में, ट्रक में ड्राइवर की सीट कहाँ पर होती है? लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे, राइट। तो इसीलिए रोड क्रॉस करने के समय हमें पहले राइट देखना पड़ता है अगर हम अमेरिका में हैं, राइट। बट इन इंडिया the driver seat is on the left hand side, on the right hand side. The driver seat is on the right hand side. क्योंकि इंडिया में ड्राइवर की सीट राइट हैंड साइड पे होती है, तो इसीलिए हमें रोड क्रॉस करने के समय पहले लेफ्ट देखना होता है, देन अगेन राइट, और फिर लेफ्ट देखकर जब अगर लगता है कि कोई रोड पर गाड़ी पास नहीं आ रही है, then only we should cross the road, right? So now please note down this question as well as the answer. And what is the question? How will you cross the road when there is no traffic light? How will you cross the road when there is no traffic light? And the answer is, when there is no traffic light, comma, first look at the left, comma, then right, and again left, full stop. If the road is clear, comma, cross it. If the road is clear, comma, cross it, right? After completing the answer, just draw a line. After completing the answer of the first question, just draw the line. Now we are going to write the second question. And the second question is, what will you do if someone gets hurt? आप क्या करेंगे अगर आपके सामने आप देखते हैं कि किसी को चोट लग गई है? If somebody gets hurt, then what you are supposed to do? And the answer to this question is, if someone gets hurt, comma, we should inform our adult and arrange for a first aid, full stop. So what you should do, if you see that anybody has got hurt, is injured and needs medical attention, then you should first inform the adults who are there. If supposedly you are in school, you must inform your teacher. If you are at home, you should inform your parents, right? So you have to inform to your adults that somebody has got hurt and immediately you should arrange for a first aid. How you can arrange a first aid? Like, we should always keep the first aid box at our house. If we are in the school also there should be a first aid box, and in our vehicles, like if we are going through the car or bike, there also the first aid kit should be available, right? So if anybody gets hurt, we should inform the adults and then we should arrange for a first aid for that person. So just you can give a first aid. अगर चोट लग गई है, you can use Dettol to clean it with the cotton. Okay, and after cleaning that injury, you can just apply some antiseptic cream, or you can, if it's a small thing has happened, a small scratch, then you can put a bandage on it. But if the injury is big and needs some big medical assistance, then after giving a first aid, you must take that person to the doctor, right? So please write down the second question. Just copy it down. What will you do if someone gets hurt? And the answer to this question is, if someone gets hurt, comma, we should inform our adult and arrange for a first aid, right? So after when you have completed the second question and its answer, you must draw a line. I'm telling you again and again, beta, that we are supposed to draw the line to show that we have completed our work. And at the same time, by drawing the line, our notebook looks decent. And it gives a clear picture. When anybody, a layman, is watching your notebook, he can immediately understand that what and where the topic is ending, right? So once again, let me read it out. How will you cross the road when there is no traffic light? And the answer is when there is no traffic light. First look at the left, then right, and again left. If the road is clear, cross it. And the second question is, what will you do if someone gets hurt? And the answer is, if someone gets hurt, we should inform our adult and arrange for a first aid, right? So hope you have completed both these two questions, right? Now I have a surprise for you. Yes. And the surprise is today's homework. So children, now I'm going to show you that what you are going to do in your homework. So children, in the next page of your EVS notebook, you are going to write down this homework. आपको homework कैसे लिखना है बेटा? See, in your EVS notebook, as I told you, जैसे आपके notebook में 2 pages होते हैं, एक तरफ white page होता है, एक तरफ 4 lines होते हैं, right? So आपको अब ये activity लिखनी है by writing today's date and homework. नेक्स्ट पेज में आपको डेट और होमवर्क लिखना है. वाइट पेज को पे नहीं लिखना है, ठीक है? जहाँ 4 लाइंस होती हैं वहाँ पर आपको ये लिखना है नंबर डी, एक्टिविटी. जस्ट राइट डाउन एक्सरसाइज नंबर डी, एक्टिविटी. डन. सो ये एक्टिविटी लिखने के बाद आपको क्या लिखना है? ड्रॉ द नेसेसरी आइटम्स और मेडिसिन्स दैट वी नीड टू कीप इन द फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स एंड राइट देयर नेम्स. आपको क्या करना है? कुछ नेसेसरी आइटम्स या फिर मेडिसिन्स जो फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स में चाहिए, ठीक है, हमें फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स में रखना चाहिए, उनके बारे में लिखना है, ठीक है? आपको उनके नेम्स लिखने हैं कि क्या क्या रखना चाहिए और अपने इधर वाइट पेज में उनके पिक्चर्स ड्रॉ करने हैं. देखो जैसे मेरे पास जो मैंने अपने आंसर्स को लिखा है, नॉट नेसेसरी कि आपको भी यही लिखना है. मैं अपने फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स में जो जो चीज़ें रखती हूँ ये मैंने यहाँ पर लिखा है. लाइक फर्स्ट इज डिटॉल, सेकंड कॉटन, third antiseptic cream, 4 is bandage, 5 is scissors and 6 medicines. So I make sure कि मैं इतनी चीज़ें तो ज़रूर अपने first aid box में रखती हूँ. Apart from this, I also keep thermometer, scissors, some more medicines in my first aid box. So आपको क्या करना है? You have to draw the necessary items in the white sheet and we have to write that what all things should be available in your first aid box. अब मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ कि आप क्या ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. मैंने एक एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पर आपको दिखाने के लिए बताती हूँ that what all you can draw to show that what things you are going to keep in your first aid box. Just see to it. And here these things are, like you can see Dettol, cotton rolls, some medicines, right? Thermometer, scissor, the crepe bandage, cream, bandages, and this is the first aid kit. You can have a first aid bag, you can have a first aid box, anything, right? ऐसा आप ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं, या ज़रूरी नहीं कि आपको ऐसा ही ड्रॉ करना है। जो जो चीज़ें आप रखते हैं अपने फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स में, आप उनमें से कुछ भी चीज़ें यहाँ पर ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो दिस इज़ योर होमवर्क फॉर टुडे। ये आज आपका होमवर्क है। और इसके अलावा एक और होमवर्क मैं दे रही हूँ। ये तो आप ड्रॉ करेंगे बेटा, कि आपने अपनी नोटबुक में मेंशन करेंगे कि आपके फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स में क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं, होनी चाहिए, और क्या क्या उनके बारे में आप ड्रॉ करेंगे। बट आपके घर पर भी फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स होना चाहिए, सच का, नॉट in paper, right? It should be in real, so that whenever it's needed, you should have a first aid kit with you available to give the first aid to any injured person or any person who got hurt, right? So उसके लिए क्या करना है, आपको एक फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स बनाना है घर पर, ठीक है। मैंने जैसा बताया था कि कोई भी आप फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स कैसे बना सकते हैं। कोई भी पुराना बॉक्स आपके घर पर है, कार्टून बॉक्स है, उस पर आप वाइट पेपर पेस्ट करेंगे, रेड कलर का एक प्लस साइन कट करके उस पर लगाएंगे, एंड योर फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स इज रेडी। उसमें सारे मेडिसिन को रखेंगे और उसको एक ऐसे सेफ जगह रखेंगे जहाँ पर से हमेशा चीज़ें उसमें से हम ले सकें जब हमें ज़रूरत पड़े फर्स्ट एड की, राइट। सो उससे रिलेटेड वीडियो मैं आपके व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पर भेजूंगी, ठीक है। आप देख सकते हैं, मैं एक ऐसा वीडियो भी आपके रेफरेंस के लिए भेजने वाली हूँ आपके व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में। कहाँ पर? व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में, जिसमें आप देख सकते हैं कि फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स हम कितनी इजीली बना सकते हैं घर पर, ठीक है। तो आपको एक ऐसा वीडियो भी मिलेगा जिसमें आप देख सकते हैं कि कितनी इजीली हम घर पर ही फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स स्क्रैप आइटम से बना सकते हैं, और नेसेसरी आइटम्स को उसमें रखना ज़रूरी है, ठीक है। सो यू कैन जस्ट गो थ्रू दैट वीडियो, and yes, you need to complete this homework. I'm sure that today you all are going to enjoy doing your homework, watching the video, and then again preparing that first aid box. आप अगर बना लेंगे अपना फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स तो 2:30 से 3 o'clock के बीच में जब आपका विंडो ओपन होता है व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का, प्लीज़ मुझे फ़ोटो क्लिक करके शेयर करना मत भूलिएगा। मुझे बहुत 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 अच्छा लगेगा अगर आप अपना फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स रेडी करके प्रिपेयर करके फ़ोटो क्लिक करके अगर मुझे दिखाते हैं। आई विल बी वेटिंग एट 2:30 for your responses. So that's it for today, my dear children. We will meet again in our next period. Till then, just take care of yourself. Bye everyone.